And everybody, welcome. My name is Caroline Delivery. Thank you so much for being here today for Hatha Yoga, being kind to yourself. And when you're ready, let's start with feet hip distance apart. And let's take a nice big breath in. And exhale. And taking a big breath in. And exhale. And one more. Really seeing if we can take a big breath. And exhale, reaching towards the right. Circle through center. Over to the side. Reach back. Side. Circle. Side. And back. One more. And reverse the other way. To the left. Through center. Side. Open at the back. And side. And reach. Two more. And one more. And reaching all the way up. Exhale, bowing down. Inhaling for a halfway lift. Exhale, relaxing down. Soften your knees and slowly coming all the way up. Exhale, bringing hands to heart, hands to side and reach. And exhale, bowing forward. Inhaling for a halfway lift. Exhale, relaxing down, soften, and coming all the way up. Exhale, bringing hands to heart, hands to side, one more. Exhale, bowing down. Inhaling for a halfway lift. Exhale, relaxing down, soften, coming all the way up. Interlace, nice and tall, pulling up through pelvic floor. Reaching to the side, back to center and side, back. Exhale on the side whenever you're ready. Taking those big breaths in and big breath out. One more on each side. And coming back to center, circle the wrists. Interlace shoulders back and squeeze. Seeing if you're able to lift your arms just a little further away from the body as we take those big breaths in and deep breath out. And one more big breath. On the exhale, slowly release. Circling wrists coming forward. And press. Tucking pelvis. And coming all the way up. Really. And turn the head to the side. Coming back through center. Head to the other side. Back through center. Head to the side. Inhale through center. And head. Inhale through center. One more on each side. Coming back, inclining head back and forth. Breathing in through center and exhale. One more on each side. Next time we come to the right, seeing if we can lengthen and gently press left arm out. If it feels okay, guiding head a little bit more into that stretch and feeling your breath dropping in just a little deeper as we take those big breaths in and big breath out. And one more big breath. Whenever you're ready, slowly bringing it back up, chin to chest, releasing side to side. Coming back to center, bringing shoulders up. Exhale as we roll them back, and one more. And taking opposite. Left ear, left shoulder, pressing right arm. If it feels okay, gently guide. And one more big breath slowly. Bringing head back up, chin to chest. Rolling head from side to side. Taking nice deep breaths in and deep breath out. Coming back to center, bringing shoulders up. And exhale. And two more. And exhale, last one. And exhale, lifting tailbone, lifting chest. And curl. And inhaling, lift. And exhale, curl. Inhaling, lift. And exhale, curl. Two more. And exhale, curl. Last one. And exhale, curl. When you're ready, coming all the way down into downward facing dog, walking your hands out. Feeling tailbone reaching up to the sky. And coming up onto the balls of your feet, bending into your right knee. Then coming up nice and high, bending into left as we breathe. And rooting into right foot, seeing if we can take up our left leg. And bending left knee, stacking left hip on top of right. And breathing into that left side body. One more big breath, slowly reaching that leg back. And very carefully taking that left leg through, coming into what we call pigeon. Very carefully. So your left knee is bent. And very carefully, really lengthen. If this is too much, it's always okay to bend your back knee. And just for a moment, seeing if you can squeeze your inner thighs and sit up, taking the arms back and breathe. And one more deep breath on the exhale, relaxing your arms, release, and bringing your elbows down to the ground, relaxing down if that feels okay. And feeling your spine getting a little bit longer as we breathe. Taking those big breaths in and big breath out. And imagine breathing in from your back toes all the way up through the legs, through your spine, right up to the crown and taking in a little bit more air. And exhale through the mouth. And one more. And exhale whenever you're ready, slowly walking hands back up. We are going to tuck our back toes, very carefully bringing it back up into a downward facing dog, bending knees, stacking hips a second time. And breathe. Taking nice deep breath in. And deep breath out. And one more big breath, slowly unstack. And when you're ready, stepping left foot onto the outside of your arm. Really breathing. If you can, tuck your back toes, picking up the knee. We are coming into lizard, so if you'd like, feel free to bring the forearms onto the ground if that is in your practice as we breathe. Really feeling that stretch as we take those big breaths in and big breath out. One more big breath whenever you're ready. Slowly replant the hands, taking it back, three-legged dog, bending knees, stacking hip. If it is in your practice to come over into a half wheel, feel free to. As we breathe, which is where you're reaching your toes, until you can't reach any further without coming all the way over. Really breathe. If you're able to bring that hand into a full wheel, please do. Really reaching your chest forward. One more big breath whenever you're ready. Slowly coming back up. Last time, taking that left knee behind left wrist, bringing it into pigeon again. Last time, taking arms back, interlace and squeeze. Taking deep breaths in and deep breath out. And when you're ready, if and only if it feels okay, we are going to bend our back knee. Taking your right hand back, I've got my right foot back, and gently press the top of that foot into the hands to get a nice quad stretch. So option one is here, and I am going to flip so you can see what I'm doing. Option two, if you're able to bring it into your elbow, please do, which I don't think I can right now, which is where you'd actually bring the toes into that crook. Really breathe. And one more big breath. Whenever you're ready, slowly release. Coming back up into downward dog and walking through the feet. And when you're ready, picking up your left foot. If it feels okay, bending left knee, stacking left hip on top of right hip as we breathe. Taking those deep breaths in and deep breath out. One more big breath, slowly unstack, reaching leg back and taking it through. Taking left knee behind left wrist and breathe. And very carefully, coming down and pigeon. And just noticing how much easier it's getting each time we come into this shape. And imagine breathing in from the very base of your toes all the way up. And on your exhale, slowly coming back up, tuck your toes, coming back into downward facing dog. Walking through the feet. And this time when you're ready, let's pick our right foot up. Stacking right hip on top of left. Making sure we're not dumping into that left hand. Pulling belly button up and in. One more big breath when you're ready. Taking right knee into pigeon. Right knee behind, right wrist. And breathe. Taking it all the way up, interlace and squeeze. Taking big breaths in and big breath out. And relaxing your hands. If it feels okay to come into a sleeping pigeon, please do. Gently bringing torso down towards the ground as we breathe. Seeing if we can square the hips. So not letting yourself sit into that right hip. Really elongating the spine. One more big breath when you're ready, slowly. Walking hands back up, tucking your back toes. We are going to come back into three-legged downward dog. So reaching leg back, bending knees, stacking hip, and breathe. Taking those deep breaths in and deep breath out. One more big breath, slowly unstack, reaching leg up. And when you're ready, bringing it into lizard on this side. So we're taking that right foot onto the outside of our right hand, coming into a nice low lunge. If it feels okay to curl your back toes, picking up your back knee, please do. And if it feels good to start to bring your forearms towards the ground, you may need a block or books underneath to get there as we breathe. And taking those deep breaths in and deep breath out. One more big breath. Whenever you're ready, slowly release. And coming back. Taking right foot up again. Bending knee, stacking hip. If it feels okay to come all the way over into a half wheel, please do. Reach. One more big breath and slowly coming back up, reaching it up and stepping foot in between again. Coming in to that pigeon very carefully. Reach and relaxing, taking those big breaths in and big breath out. One more big breath. When you're ready, seeing if we can bend our back knee, picking up that foot And reaching left hand to left foot, coming back, feeling that quad stretch as we breathe. Taking nice deep breaths in and deep breaths out. One more big breath, slowly, release. And again, bringing it all the way back up. Bending knees, stacking hips. If it feels okay to come all the way over, please do. And reach. One more big breath, slowly coming back up. And last time, bringing it into a sweeping pigeon. Taking right knee behind, right hand, and relaxing down whenever you're ready. Taking those big breaths in, and big breath out. One more big breath. Whenever you're ready, walking hands back up, tucking your toes, and very carefully coming all the way up. And walking through the feet. And picking up our right foot. On your exhale, taking knee to forehead. Inhale, extend that. And knee to forehead. Reach it back. Knee to forehead. Reach it back. One more. And bringing it down. Left leg comes up. Bringing knee to forehead. Reach it up. Really hollowing the belly. Reach. And reach. Couple more. And last one. Reaching it all the way, both feet onto the ground. Soften your knees, looking past your hands. Jump step or float the feet forward. Inhaling for a halfway lift. Exhale, relaxing down, soften your knees. Slowly coming all the way up. Exhale, bringing hands to hearts. Hands to sides, rooting into your right foot. And taking left leg very carefully into tree. So either just above your ankle bone, on your calf or your thigh, as we breathe. And seeing if you can find more length in your torso as we breathe. And slowly, very carefully taking arms up, bringing them down. And two more. And bringing it down. And last one. And very carefully extending leg out and slowly bringing it down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And breathing into the bottoms of your feet as we take those big breaths in and big breath out. One more big breath when you're ready. Root and taking opposite leg up whenever you're ready. Finding that nice balance and breathe. Finding a spot to look at that is not moving. And imagine your spine getting taller. With every breath in, imagine lengthening just a little bit more. Feeling yourself lifting up and out of your hips. Feeling shoulder blades melting back, ribs pulled together as we breathe. And on your inhale, reaching arms up. And exhale, bringing them down. And two more. And exhale. One more. And exhale, gently kicking leg out. And slowly bringing it down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Back into mountain pose, shaking it out if you need to. Taking those deep breaths in and deep breath out. Rooting into right foot. Option 1 is hugging knee up to chest. Option 2 is to take your foot, if it feels okay, extending it forward. Feeling your rib cage, making sure it's stacked over your hips. And on your inhale, opening it up to the side. And slowly bringing it back to center, switching which arm and just twisting away from your leg as we come into that twist. It's always okay to use a wall if you need to. One more big breath on your exhale, coming back to center. Feeling if you've got your left foot up, try and press that left hip back. One more big breath whenever you're ready, slowly bringing it down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and back and breathe. Taking nice deep breaths in and nice deep breaths out. And one more big breath, finding that foundation whenever you're ready. Very carefully Rooting into left, taking right foot, and again, option 1 is by chest. 2 is where it might be bent. 3 is where you just extend it up. Trying to keep your rib cage stacked over your hips. And on your inhale, reaching to the side. And slowly coming back to center, changing which hand, and coming into that twist. Really pulling belly button in as we breathe. Taking nice deep breaths in, and deep breath out, and slowly reaching over your leg. Feeling that right hip pressing back as we breathe. One more big breath and slowly coming back down and breathing. Taking nice deep breaths in and deep breath out. Rooting into right foot. We're coming into dancer's pose. So option 1 is just softening knee. 2 is bending knee. Grabbing top of foot. When you're ready, what we are going to do is push that foot back into hand. For those of you who are actually able to straighten the leg and extend up, please do. Reaching, right arm up, and gently press. Reaching chest forward. As we take those big breaths in, and big breath out. And one more big breath on the exhale, slowly coming back. Bringing it down, switching to the other side when you're ready, rooting into left. Very careful, pull up through pelvic floor. Soften right knee, gently reaching. Taking arm up, taking a nice deep breath and press foot. And reach. And again, you can always use a wall at any time if need be. With every exhale, imagine lifting that back foot a little higher, lifting your thigh. One more big breath on the exhale, slowly coming back to center. Taking those deep breaths in and deep breath out. Really breathe. And when you're ready, we are going to come back to downward facing dog. So coming all the way down when you're ready. Hands onto the ground. And what we're going to do is, I'm going to show you this from side first. We are going to do what I call little hops. So option 1 is walk your hands behind your left foot a little bit closer. And this is prep for handstand. So you can take your right leg, and it's basically cartwheeling over to the right side, then cartwheel back over to the left side. So what this starts to look like is where you're going to reach and hop. Press into your hands, bring it up, and you start to get air in between. Press, push, push, up, 2 more, Last one, good work. And when you're ready, relaxing down into child's pose. Bringing toes together, reaching hips back, chest comes towards the ground as we bow. Taking those nice deep breaths in and deep breath out. And one more big breath on the exhale, walking hands back up. Finding a tall seat for just a moment. We are going to come down onto our stomach when you're ready. And coming into Sphinx, where your arms are going to be. Your arms are going to be directly underneath your shoulders or coming down onto your forearms. So option 1 is here. Option 2, pressing hands, come right up. So just think for yourself as we pull up through the pelvic floor. What do you require? What do you need? Taking those big breaths in and big breath out. Really elongating the front plane of the body. One more big breath slowly. Coming back down, turning head to the side, arms to the side, giving your hips a bit of a wiggle, just releasing the spine. Feeling that energy coming up and down the spine. And this time when you're ready, bringing head forward, shoulders roll back, interlace hands, lifting chest, feeling the tops of your feet pressed into the ground as we breathe. Taking those nice deep breaths in and deep breath out. One more big breath on the exhale slowly. Coming back down, turn your head to the left. And release your hands, just giving it a bit of a wiggle, really breathing into your low back, into your hips, being careful to make sure that the muscles of the abdomen and your low back are still engaged whenever we're up. Coming back to center. Shoulders back, less dominant grip as we interlace our hands again, shoulders up. And this time, if it feels okay to take your toes up, please do. Taking those big breaths in and big breath out. And one more big breath on the exhale, slowly finding our way back down, turning head to the side, releasing arms, giving hips a bit of a wiggle. And inhaling up the back, exhaling down the front. And one more big breath, slowly coming back to center, bringing hands under your shoulders, tucking your toes, lifting chest, and coming back into child's pose. Feeling head relaxing down. Feeling chest reaching towards the ground too. And one more big breath. Slowly walking hands back up. We are going to find our way down onto our backs whenever you're ready. So slowly, knees to ceiling, slowly feet hip distance apart, coming all the way down, and just knees from side to side. And coming back to center, hugging knees in towards your chest and trying to do little tiny circles as we breathe. And reverse the opposite way. And release, reaching arms and legs to yawn. And stretch, feeling fresh, cool air coming in, warm air coming out. And very carefully relaxing the arms. Soften your knees and just allow the knees to melt from side to side. Taking big breaths in and big breath out. Coming back to center, bringing soles of the feet together, pulling belly button in. And if it feels okay, open the arms and just shift the hips from side to side, just releasing. Taking nice deep breaths in and deep breath out. And whenever you're ready, reaching arms, reaching legs to yawn. And stretch, feeling fresh, cool air coming in, warm air coming out. And very softly relaxing arms, relaxing legs, turning palms up to receive energy, or turning palms down to ground. As we find ourselves into what we call Shavasana. And feeling yourself taking a nice deep breath in and exhale. Starting to feel movement returning to fingers, to toes, to hands, and feet. If you'd like to reach your arms above your head to yawn and stretch, please do. Feeling fresh, cool air coming in, warm air coming out. And using your hands to guide you, slowly finding your way back up to a tall seat. And taking a nice deep breath in, bringing the arms up. And on your exhale, bowing to thank yourself. And I thank you too. Namaste.